In this video I will change the battery in a Xiaomi m365 scooter. I've owned this scooter for maybe 6 or 7 years now, and it's been going strong all the way until recently when it lost power after like 5 kilometers. So I ordered a battery on AliExpress, and the old battery was 7800 milliampere hours, and this new one I ordered was marked 10.5 amp hours, but the battery that turned up was 12.8 amp hours. So if that marking is correct, I actually gained some extra amperage, which is quite neat. So in this video I will show you how to install this battery, which is quite simple. When you remove the old battery, just make sure that you order a new battery with the exact same contacts. When browsing through AliExpress, I noticed that there actually are some different variations on the contacts, so pay extra attention to the contacts before you order. So here the orientation of the battery is quite easy to understand, since you can only enter the screws from one direction. I started by putting it up the wrong way, but the pads should be facing towards the roof, so that the battery rests on the pads. There are 4 screws that you need to fasten down the battery with. It's quite easy. And then you just have to attach the battery lead and the other 2 connections. So there are 3 connections on this side, and it's quite obvious where to fit them. Attaching the big power cable, there is a small spark, but no worry there. It works fine afterwards. Then it's time to reassemble the cover. I ordered new screws for that, because the old screws were quite worn down. But first I have to make sure that the screws holding down the battery are torqued enough, which is quite important, I guess. So the old screws were worn down. That's because when driving over rocks and other surfaces, they tend to scratch and become worn down. So I decided to change the rear light as well, because it had become broken, and to do that there is another lead on the other side of the battery, which you lead out through a hole. And to attach the wires, it's just easiest to remove the mud guard altogether. vi får se. All in all, it was quite an easy process to change the battery. Now I just have to charge up the battery and then go out for a test drive. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Så.